All right, we're back in the age 64, flying around. This time we have more of a purpose. I got a little scenario I'm trying to flesh out, and I'm not really that good at this, so it is what it is, but it's good practice. So I got escorting a convoy. I got to meet them up at waypoint 1 and take them through which I'm calling the Silk Road, where there's known insurgent activity and IEDs and stuff like that. So we're just going to make sure they get to their destination, which is Fob Fester. And yeah, that's kind of the mission. So we'll get the aircraft set up. And we'll start with aircraft, go to flight, set our high warning of 500 feet. I don't want to go above that. Or I want to know if I do. And then our low we'll set to, let's say, 50 feet. Okay. So that's set. We can see we have a low alarm here. With the aircraft, we can look at the performance page and find out what our torque needs to be to hover in ground effect. Although we do need to add some armaments here. We're going to do some rockets, although I kind of suck at them. I can't seem to keep the nose stable in this. My rudder pedals got a major curve in it, but the thing's so touchy. I just barely move them. It goes all over the place, but it is what it is. So that's that. Utility, we don't need any of that. Okay, so moving over to the TSD. Just kind of range out a little bit here. So we're going to head over there. If we look at the utility, we can see we have some satellites, but we're not quite green on this yet. So we're still doing our nav alignment here.
Rearming complete.
Okay, so with weapons, we'll do ground override, WAS the guns, make sure we're doing 10-round bursts. And then that's probably good there. WAS the rockets. Everything looks good there. We'll bore sight our eye heads. So I'll turn the eye heads on. So look at the circles. Oh, I'm gonna zoom out and then hit that button. Okay, so that's done. And I think we're good. So for the vid, we'll put on the TADs so we can see that. Although I don't know how to use the autopilot for him yet. So TADs is going to be kind of useless here. Let's go ahead and start the engine up. Ground override off. We'll also turn on our countermeasure warning system. Go ahead and arm it now before I forget. Oop. That helps. Okay. So with that going, I think I'll just pull up the TSD on this. We'll go to map, and I like having the digital elevation, and we'll actually turn the video off on this side so we can see where the mountains and stuff are. Where's our waypoint? I don't know what happened to our waypoint. Let me go back to the other map and see. I've lost our waypoint. Hopefully that comes back. Alright, let's start the other engine. Alright, both engines are starting. I don't see my waypoints. That's another thing I gotta learn how to do. Okay, both engines started. We'll go ahead and bring this up slowly.
Rotor RPM low.
Turn off our APU. Parking brake off, and let's go ahead and start flying, and hopefully we see a waypoint in our HUD over there. Actually, let's find out on our performance page. We need to have 75 RPM or torque to hover. So that's always good to know. So get a little light on wheels. Bring it up, and let's bring it right around. There's our waypoint. Okay. Alright, so we got to get over that mountain there and meet up with the convoy, who will be waiting for us. Hopefully, we don't have to wait for them. And while we're doing the easy part here, I'll pull up my controls. So you can see the very minor movements I'm going to be doing on my rudder pedals. And what that actually equates to as far as nose movement, which will become very evident when I start trying to shoot shit. Alright, so we're just flying here. I'll go ahead and pause it so the video's not too long, and when we get to the waypoint and meet up with the convoy, I'll unpause. Alright, we're coming up on waypoint 1. I did get a message from the convoy while we were flying in that they are holding their position waiting for further orders. So we can give them commands to hold position or resume mission through the F10 menu. I should probably set that up, get ready for that. And we'll start descending here. And see if we can get eyes on the convoy. There they are. 4 MRAPs.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
Okay, as soon as I get settled here. There we go. We'll go F10, resume mission, F1. Oh. Didn't mean to turn on that. Alright, there they go. Up the Silk Road. Okay, so this road is supposedly, and it is because I put it in the mission editor, full of IEDs and insurgents and stuff like that, but what we run into is completely randomized. I'm not sure. I know, you know, obviously where they are, but I'm not sure, you know, if the IED is actually an IED or if it's just, you know, an object on the road or, you know, something like that. It's randomized on as to exactly what will explode and what won't. So we'll kind of stick with the convoy here and lend. Whoa.
Rotor RPM low.
Whoa. Way over torque there. Oops. Okay. Talking and flying when you're not good at flying is kind of tough, but we do have a civilian truck coming up behind them, and this is where having a co-pilot gunner would be really cool. We could take a look at that truck a little closer with the TADs, but yeah. Until I learn how to use George AI, I got to do it all myself. Let's kind of catch back up with the convoy here. I like this altitude, about 300 feet. So at this point, I kind of created this mission to help with my piloting skills as well as have a little bit of fun. So I'm not like, I'm keeping track of where the convoy is. I'm trying to maintain speed with them. They're not getting too far ahead, or I don't leave them behind unless I intentionally do so, you know, what have you. So that's kind of the goal of this mission. Is more of a training mission than anything, but I thought, why not add a purpose to the training instead of just flying around aimlessly and nice, right through the river. Alright, I do see something up there. It's just a building. Let's go take a look. And now, like, we'd be able to see it with the TADs clear as day, but you know what? Let's go ahead and tell them to hold position while we check this area out, because this is a possible IED location. Looks clear. Oh, there is something on the road.
Altitude low. Altitude
Alright,
low.
I'm gonna WAS my guns.
Altitude
Whoa!
low.
I'm also gonna fly the plane.
Low.
Or the helicopter. And I saw some barrels on the side there. Ah, the range is set to manual again. I gotta set the range to auto. Weapon. Range. Auto. Enter. Fly. Okay. Okay, so now it should be a simple point and shoot. Now this is where I kind of like suck. Like, I can't keep this thing stable. Especially the yaw. Missed it completely. Ooh. See, I need a gunner. I gotta focus on getting this thing stable. They can focus on aiming the gun. Jesus. So, I think I'm just gonna have the convoy continue, because I can't hit anything. But this is what I'm trying to practice here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, can I get in a hover? Alright, that's basically a hover. No, I can't. Now I'm right over the top of it. This is the hard part. Like, I'm trying to learn this, so this is probably not the most entertaining video as I struggle through trying to point a gun at a target. Azimuth limit. Maybe if I hit it from the side. No. God damn it. Alright, fuck it, let's get some rockets. Jesus. Come on.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
Did I get it? Those barrels are still there. Come on. Oh no, they're destroyed. I think they're destroyed. All right, let's get the convoy moving again. Let's see if they die.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
Okay, here they come. Boom. freaking knew it. Alright, so we failed at our job.
Altitude low. Altitude low.
But that's kind of the mission. I got a little ambush set up coming up, possibly. Man, that took out 2 trucks. Damn. And then, so what we'll do is I'll fly up to the fob and kind of show you that. And because I had to set it up myself, show you what I did with that. And I'll see you when we do that. All right, so here we're coming up on the fob now. I just kind of whipped something together. I didn't want too many pieces of, you know, structures or whatever that could affect my frame rates. So I kind of made it simple. But I'll show you what I got going on. All right, I added a big ass tower just so I can find it easier if it's not on a waypoint. So there's a little comm tower. I put some barriers around it, some watchtowers. I got some guys patrolling around it. You can start to make out the barriers now. Slow down a little bit here. Two landing pads, some fuel depots, ammo depots, tent city. Here's the command post here, and the SATCOM antenna. Pretty neat. Again, I didn't go too overboard. I didn't want my FPS to hit too much. Like, I could have connected the barriers together, but again, it was just taking too many, and I didn't know what impact that was going to have on the game. So we'll go ahead and land it and call this a failure. We lost a guy.
Altitude low. Altitude low. Altitude low. Altitude low.
Not too shabby. Not my best work, but let's go to a little external view. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I landed and it's not on fire, so I'm gonna take that as a win. All right, thanks for watching.